Hey everybody, it's Pamela and welcome back to my YouTube channel where I show you how to live a beautiful and stylish life while choosing products that don't harm animals. And my little doggie is barking in the background, so you may have just seen her. Come here, boo-boo. Come here. Oh, you're such a good girl. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Hi. Do you want to sit? Go ahead and sit. I am glad you're here today because I am doing the results of the giveaway with Hampton Creek that I posted last week. To recap the giveaway just really quickly right now, I contacted Hampton Creek Foods. You can find them online at hamptoncreek.com. You can find them on Facebook, lots of different places. They're on Instagram. They are the makers of plant-based food products such as just mayo, just dressings, just cookies, just a lot of things, a lot of yummy plant-based vegan-friendly food items. And not only are they kind of a new but really strong and up-and-coming company, but they have a mission in the world that goes beyond just making products to sell to people. They really want to help facilitate changing the way that we view our food system in this country. So they've gotten backing from some really big investors. You've probably heard about them. I love their products. They have an ethical underpinning, but they also have like really yummy products. So go check them out. I contacted Hampton Creek about doing a giveaway with them, and they were kind enough to say yes and send me a whole bunch of vouchers that I used as the prizes. First prize was the free product up to $7. The second prize was a bunch of 50% off coupons that I'm bundling all together. And there's no third prize actually, or there wasn't when I shot the giveaway video, but I decided to throw in a little token of my appreciation for someone who participated in the giveaway but did not win the first or second prize, and I'll explain that in a minute. And the requirements for the giveaway were for you, anyone who is participating, to ask me a question and do a couple of other minor things, but basically ask me a question, and it could have been about fashion, it could have been about dating and relationships, really anything you wanted to know and you wanted me to answer to ask me on that video. So I've chosen 3 questions and I'm going to answer them now and announce the winners. So let's get started. The first question is from Nick Fish. He is also a YouTuber. He's also an Atlanta vlogger. So I'm going to put the link to his channel below here in the description so you can check out his channel. But Nick's question to me is, as a YouTuber, my question is, what is your biggest goal for this channel? My goal for this channel is twofold. So the first and central and most important mission behind this YouTube channel is to show people fashionable, stylish, vegan items that are out there that they can buy and use and wear and look beautiful in and not harm animals in the process. So I really want people to start thinking of fashion in terms of being beautiful, but also being kind and also not harming animals. So it's not just the traditional, I look great in this outfit, which, most people want to look great in their outfits, but I want people to think of fashion in a broader sense. So not only are you looking good, but you are choosing products that don't harm others, or at least the least harm possible. I know in this world, and I'm not going to get into a big ethical debate in this video, but we can all agree that in this world and in this society, there's no such thing as doing absolutely zero harm and never doing any harm at all. Just by being alive, we all do some unavoidable harm in the world. And I think most people recognize that and accept that. But having said that, there is so much that we can do. There's so much that we do have control over in our lives. And what I choose to buy and what I choose to wear and what I choose to promote, those are all choices that are within my control. And I want to, look good when I go out. I want to be stylish. I want to present myself well to the world. But I want to do that in a way that doesn't harm animals. And that is the mission of this channel, first and foremost. Let people get to know me. Let people get to know how I live. Let people see kind of a different way of living your life. Or maybe not so different. It's really not so different. Just get to know people on this channel. Show them what I do and hope that they get something valuable from that. The second goal of this channel is actually that I would like to start an e-commerce store myself where I can sell the brands that I am promoting either through like an affiliate relationship or sell directly on my site. I already do have a website. You can go check it out. PamelaDeRitis.com. And I do have one link there to Gunnis, the brand. Gunnis is a brand of handbags and shoes that I have already reviewed on the channel. They have gorgeous things, and I own several of their products, and I've reviewed them on the channel, and I am now an affiliate of theirs. If you shop on Gunnis's website through my website, using that link, then I will get a little bit of that sale. So just like full disclosure, I definitely want to build my audience. I would like people to interact with me on this channel. Here comes my dog again. She wants to get on my lap. Hang on a second. Oh my goodness. Oh. All right. She's just going to be in the video because that's the way we roll around here. Can you sit? Can you sit, boo-boo? Can you sit? Anyway, so all those secondary goals are great goals to have on a YouTube channel, but the important thing for any YouTuber is to think about the message that you want to impart to the world through your videos. So it's not just about being seen online. It's about, okay, now that I'm making these videos, what do I want to do with this platform? And I know what I want to do. I want to help people live stylish, beautiful lives while choosing products that don't harm animals. So thank you for asking, Nick. And Nick, if I didn't already say it, you did win the first prize. Congratulations for winning the free product. So let's get on to the second question. So the second question is from Cassandra, and this will actually be short because totally my fault. I was supposed to do some homework in response to Cassandra's question, and I forgot to do it. So Cassandra, you won second prize. I hope that is some consolation. No, baby. You won the 4 50-cent off vouchers, and I've already corresponded with you about that as well. But I'm going to read your question here and beg your forgiveness for not having done my homework yet. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's too late for the giveaway, but I'm curious about the flavors that Nadamu sells at Whole Foods. I haven't seen Nadamu anywhere, and the closest Whole Foods is a bit away. What flavors do you choose from? I promised Cassandra in the comments that I would actually go to Whole Foods and find out what flavors they sell before I shot this video. And I'm so sorry, I totally spaced. It's completely my fault that I haven't done that yet. And in fact, I have been grocery shopping since and totally forgot to do it while I was grocery shopping at Whole Foods. So I promise you, I pledge to you, I will go there and I will do what I said I would do. You know, we're nothing without our word. And I believe that applies to little things as well as big things. So I will comment on this video with that answer. So I'm sorry, Cassandra, but you did win second prize. So I hope that is a consolation. Okay, so moving on. Question number 3 is from Bharat, and I hope that I pronounced your name correctly. If I didn't, feel free to correct me. I don't mind at all. I would rather say your name right than keep pronouncing it the wrong way. So Bharat's question, and he actually wasn't one of the winners of the first or the second prize, but Bharat, I do have a little token of my appreciation for you. That's going to be a $1 off coupon to Nadamu ice cream that you can use. I forgot the expiration date on that, but I will double check for you. But I'm going to send that out to you. But Bharat's question, it's a little bit of an involved question, but it's a great question. I am vegan, but I also believe science is important. Many vegans will post memes such as how broccoli has more protein than beef. The science radar in me beeps. So my question is it justifiable to fudge facts a bit if the goal is honorable, that is reducing animal suffering? Or does it just push people away from veganism because it makes us seem like we just are into pseudoscience? My short answer is that I agree with you. That's kind of the bottom line. I agree with you, but let me expand on that a little bit. I have been vegan for 10 years and I have done a lot of research into it. I think I've read every ethical argument in favor and every ethical argument against, and what I've concluded is that the ethical arguments in favor of veganism are extremely sound. They are based upon logic. They are actually based upon science as well. They are based upon observable facts that are demonstrably true. So the ethical underpinnings of veganism are strong, as are the nutritional basis for a plant-based diet. So now we're gonna not talk about ethical veganism, but talk about plant-based nutrition. The science behind plant-based nutrition is extremely strong as well. And actually, I don't know if people realize, though, that scientists have been studying plant-based nutrition for decades, if not longer. So this is not a new phenomenon where people are just starting to look into the effects of plant-based eating. This has been going on for a long time. And I will say that, yes, there are bad studies. There can be bad studies of, you name the topic, there are, I'm sure, a dozen or more bad studies, poorly formulated studies, small sample size, bias in one way or another, funded by, this industry or that. There are always going to be bad studies in any topic. However, the preponderance of the good, solid, whoops, I'm sorry, baby. Let me put this down, hang on. Okay, had to put my phone down. The preponderance of the good, solid, sound science behind plant-based eating is irrefutable. I mean, studies have been done on large population samples over long periods of time. They have been very tightly controlled studies, random, control group, whatever. As you can tell, I'm not a scientist. I'm not like a science professional. I don't do these studies myself, but I've done a ton of research into the nutrition aspect as well. In fact, I started studying the nutrition aspect even before I ever went vegan. And one thing has always been clear to me, and that is that plant-based eating is simply very healthy. So, and I'm not going to get into a big, huge debate about nutrition on here. I don't want this. I don't want this video to turn into that. But I will say that the science is very strong. The ethical underpinnings are very strong to veganism. The nutritional underpinnings are very strong. Why would we fudge the science? Really, that's kind of my bottom line answer is, why would we cite pseudoscience when our argument, the argument for veganism, is very strong on both fronts? There's no reason to cite poorly constructed studies that are questionable and that lead to ridiculous results. There's no need for that. And even if there were a need, quote unquote, it's not justifiable. I think that even if the ends are worthy ends, I still don't think that citing pseudoscience and, woo, and things that are just obviously outright fabrications, I think that harms us more than it helps us. There's no reason for that. It's not helpful. It makes us look like we don't know what we're talking about. It makes us look like we can't tell the difference between reality and fantasy. I mean, you could go on and on. What kind of message are you sending when you do that? You're sending the message that you don't really care about the truth. And if there is one thing that all of us need to care about more, it's telling the truth in this world. So there's no justification. It doesn't do any good anyway, and it's not truthful. So that's my expanded answer. I hope that covers everything you asked me. And thank you for that question, by the way, because that is something that just grates on me when I see people citing pseudoscience online. And I will say, this is not just a vegan problem. This is a human being problem. This is a problem with educating ourselves, thinking critically, being open to ideas that may not jive with your preconceived notions, not looking for those things that are just going to provide you confirmation bias, but actually researching for the truth, for what the evidence shows us. And that's what I think a lot of people don't do these days. Not just vegans, but meat eaters, omnivores, whatever. Human beings do that in general. And it's no good. It's really no good for anybody. So that is my answer. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope these answers were helpful for you. Thank you guys so much for participating in the giveaway and asking me these wonderful questions. Cassandra, I'm sorry again that I suck and I didn't do the research that I was supposed to do. Speaking of doing research, but I will. Thank you so much for helping me out, supporting the channel. Please like this video and share it if you get something out of this and you think it's valuable to share with others. Please do so. Please subscribe to the channel. Say hi to Delia, my little baby. She's a mama's girl. And I'll see you on the next video. I'm gonna try and shoot another purse review soon, so that's coming. I'll see you later. Bye.